Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Minnesota Mike back with you for another video. This is another one in my vlog series that I do through the Memphis Songwriters Association in conjunction with the blog that I write for them, all about songwriting and what has worked for various artists over the course of a handful of years, whether those songs have been hits or not. So this latest kick that I'm on is what I'm calling oxymoronic behavior. And this is the use of oxymorons and opposites in songs. Sometimes the lyrics that we hear in a song are a little bit predictable or formulaic. And since many songs are about emotions or people, we can kind of predict which words are going to rhyme with each other to further the song. Since we know how the world works, we can also do the same for storylines within our songs. But what if the lyrics conveyed the opposite of what you thought and, kind of surprised you when you turned on the song for the first time? In this blog, we're going to focus on the use of oxymorons and opposites in songs, phrases that contradict one another but are still able to tell a good story. The first three that we'll look at will use the oxymorons either in the verses or the hook or the refrain, and the last one we will look at in the chorus, where the oxymorons come in the chorus. And like I said, some songs, like James Taylor's Fire and Rain, simply use opposites. I tried to stay away from that, but as we'll see in my analysis of Hand in My Pocket, feeling conflicting ways often gives the feeling of an oxymoron being used, so that's kind of the exception to the rule. But first, we're going to start off with the first song that I immediately think of when I think of using oxymorons in songs, and that is, of course, I Started a Joke by the Bee Gees. So lyrically, this song is full of opposites. I started a joke which started the whole world crying. This is a very powerful way to start off the song. You would think that if someone tells a joke, at least a handful of people would be laughing, at least assuming it wasn't one of my jokes. But painting the picture of a hapless person, including the opposite of the first verse, when he says he started to cry, which started the whole world laughing, taking joy in his misery the way that he once did. And when he finally died, it started the whole world living. The gut punch is at the end of each verse when he said, "But I didn't see that the joke was on me." It shows that sometimes what you intend to do doesn't always happen, and it can come back and blow up in your face. Melodically, according to Robin Gibb, the melody to the song was inspired by a propeller on a plane in which they were flying. He used to tell people in interviews that they accosted the pilot and forced him to land in a field so that they could get it recorded. Barry dispelled this but added, "Why ruin a good story?" And I'm with him. The song is written in the key of G major, with the verses using G, B minor, and C, and D as well, with the chorus using E minor, B minor, C, G, B minor, E minor, A minor, and D. The song uses a verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse format. The chorus is used to express regret over what happened, as well as the karma for the things he once did, falling out of bed and hurting his head, while the verses simply detail what happened without expressing that remorse. So you can listen to I Started a Joke below. It was originally released in 1968 and was really probably their biggest hit, first really big hit in the US. Maybe New York mining disaster came a little bit before that. But this is kind of what really got people paying attention to the Bee Gees, if I'm not mistaken. And so you can take a listen below. I know everybody feels a certain type of way about the Bee Gees, but they're phenomenal songwriters. Something worked for them, obviously, and so open up your mind, please, and take a listen. And I hope you get something out of it and that it affects your writing in a positive way. I'm Minnesota Mike on behalf of the Memphis Songwriters Association. Be sure to check out all my other vlogs, and then, of course, you can find the blog on MSA's website as well. Thank you so much.